punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Staying with Robinson. Broke through the tackle. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Third down give to Robinson. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. 20, 15. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. D. Alford getting there for the stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. 1st and 10, here's Cousins. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down throw for Cousins. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, or under Robinson. Jukes one defender. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because...
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Moore's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's loaded another one. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw, Cousins. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
That one intended for Drake London. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Play made there by Clark Phillips. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Backed up now after the penalty, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McCloud. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Ooh, fired a dart there, but it's not going to be brought in. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. He's got pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Cousins gets it to him on the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Now a give on the counter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They've got 1st down from the 31. Pressure coming from Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. He's running for it, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McCloud now returning it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Out of the gun, Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On second down, Robinson. Juke the defender. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
It's Algier on third. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Bradley Pinion on down to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be their football. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Running it after the penalty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on it. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Completes this one to Rice. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Reed now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's Robinson up the middle. Jukes his way into the clear. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Robinson on the inside give. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Cousins now. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's 2nd and 2. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Give him 2 yards on the run. That leaves him 1 short, and it brings up 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons with it on 4th and 1. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Moore's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10. Here's Cousins. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw, Mahomes. That finds Hunt, complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. This one is hit by a defender and lines up incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
He'll get this complete to Mooney. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Cousins. Setting up the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Now Cousins again. That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Got a man, Robinson has it.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
It's now third down and 14.
Out of the gun, Cousins. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So we've arrived at halftime. The Chiefs with a lead so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. Bo Nix, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, our first doubleheader of the year, Jaguars, Bills at 7:30, followed by Commanders and Bengals kicking off 45 minutes later. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Moore. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Here's the handoff. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. One of the tight ends in motion left. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. Finds his target, Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. To the air, Cousins. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Algier goes up and over for the touchdown. The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Moore with a return. Return's looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll run here on first down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Now it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2 yards on the pickup, and it's good for an Atlanta first down. Back to throw, Cousins. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it yet again. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Cousins again. Pitts brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Chiefs' 37-yard
From the 37. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Falcons.
Now a handoff to Algier. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Cousins. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Excellent protection so far. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hand off to the back. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Down the sideline past the 40. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They send a tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Start offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. Dukes out a one stop, and he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a pickup of 8 yards, and it sets up 3rd and goal at the 2. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Their offense ready to take the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. That one's complete to London. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Moore's got it. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He has the first over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. And they make the tackle at the 38.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
From the 38. And that one's unsuccessful.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Chiefs nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. 2nd and 3 now. Simple dive up the middle. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Their offense running back out now. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Looking to throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. To throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Cousins again. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Atlanta.